again. I'm going to show you a little bit of a garden tour. We've got a lot of growth going on and it's really awesome seeing all this stuff progress. So here's a quick update of the garden. Okay, over here we have our green beans. They are looking lush, and as you can see, they've already started climbing up the trellis here. They're doing awesome. Remember, I planted 2 rows of green beans, so we got 2 rows growing. We don't have any green beans on the vine yet, but it is coming. Over here we have our sugar snap peas that have just taken off. And as you can see, I have some ready to pick already. So they are just doing great. I'm very happy with my sugar snap peas. We even got some baby coming on. So I'll be out here in a little bit picking what I can. Toss it in a salad. It's going to be awesome. Over here are our cucumbers, and as you can see, they started vining up already. Still pretty low to the ground, but they will come up in no time. They are already starting to take off. Over here I planted some peppers. I'm kind of filling in the spots where I pulled the cabbage and the lettuce and broccoli. And the cabbage is doing great. We just harvested a couple heads, me and Wyatt. And as I harvest, I will be planting peppers in those spots. You can see there's one of the spots. But they are doing great. Looks like this one's about ready to go still. I got several that can probably be picked already, but I'm just letting them get a little bit bigger. As you can see, I do have a little bit of cabbage damage. That damage is usually caused from a worm or a caterpillar. So I might have to end up putting some BT on these plants. I was trying to avoid it, so I haven't done it yet, but I was hoping to avoid it. As you can see, some of my pepper plants already have peppers on them. They're doing awesome. And this, I believe, is a hot wax pepper. So we are doing great in that front. Over here are the peppers that I planted. This is the double row. It's doing great. This is the one I planted on both sides of the fence. So right now it's not too crowded, but it looks like it could become crowded. These are my jalapenos over here, and as you can see, we got jalapenos growing. So these are going to be taken off in no time. That one's about ready to pick, actually. Might have to let Randy have his first pepper of the season. I just got to keep an eye on these tags because some of them are orange spice jalapenos, and I don't think they get the orange until later in maturity. Here is a row of bells. They are doing awesome. Doing wonderful. Let's go down here and look at the raised bed. Over here in the raised bed, as you remember, the rest of the potatoes never germinated, so I'm going to be digging those up and planting probably some corn in this bed. I think I decided corn was the way I was going to go with it. But as you see, some of these heads are looking delicious. Might be almost time to pick these as well. So we're doing good over here on the cabbage. One thing I love about growing cabbage is I've never really had a problem with it. I mean, I get some bug damage, but usually not too bad. Over there, you can see are my potatoes. They are now flowering. From what I've read, once they flower, they will have about 2 weeks and they start dying off, and that's when it's about harvest time. If you remember right, I planted these late. So some of you may already have your potatoes dug up. I'm probably 3 to 4 weeks behind you on the potatoes. Now lettuce. As you can see, lettuce has bolted. When I say bolted, this is what I mean right here. See the flowering? This is how you get your seed from the plant. Once it bolts like this, your lettuce turns very bitter. So it's not pleasant to eat. So this will all get pulled out of here as well. And then once we get closer to fall, this is going to be my garlic bed. I'm gonna get some garlic to put in here. Now over here are tomatoes. We got brandywines back there and some, I think, pink beefsteaks. Over here we have, what are these? Oh, my Jetstars and Jetsetters. So they are just doing great. Doing awesome. Now over here we have some cherry tomatoes. You can see these are kind of surprising me. They're a little more viney than I was expecting. I did have to come in here this week and tie up several of these tomato plants. As you can see right here, I was having trouble with them laying on the ground, so I went ahead and came in here and clipped them. These are the clips I use. They're real easy to use. They just come apart. You wrap it around the fence and the actual trunk of the plant and snip it right there. Very easy. But one thing I do love is, look at that, baby tomatoes. I am so ready for tomato season. I just got to beat my dog out here because he likes to steal them from me. So plants are doing awesome. Jetstars and Jetsetters are looking great. Now I believe over here, yep, these are my giant Russian tomatoes that I was experimenting with, that I wasn't sure what they were going to do. Look how big those have gotten. They are doing awesome. Lots of flowers on them. I don't see any signs of tomatoes yet. Oh, nope, that's just a flower closing up. So hopefully we'll see some signs of tomato pretty soon. And we'll be munching on those. I can't wait to see how big they get. Okay, and then over here is our 2 rows of Romas. The 2 rows of Romas are looking great. I think I saw some baby Romas on here as well earlier. I'll have to find them for you. These are probably the plants I'm looking forward to the most. I know they're not slicers, but I am out of sauce and I want sauce. So these are probably the ones I'm looking forward to. We got lots of flowers growing on them. The stalks are real nice and thick. So I'm pretty happy with these plants. I was looking for those babies that I saw. Oh, here we go. Right back here. Look at that. Don't know if you can see it or not. Right here. Ah, these plants aren't cooperating. Right here, see those babies? Those are baby Roma tomatoes. There's some more right there. So I am very excited about my Roma tomatoes. So as you can see, the garden's doing awesome. We've been pretty busy back here. I'm getting ready to plant or put down some more fabric over in that flower bed that I was talking about earlier this year. I have not had time to get to it, plus it's rained nonstop. Today it's 90 degrees out, so it's beautiful out, and they're not calling for any rain for quite a while. So I just watered today for the first time. So far rain has taken care of that for me, so I haven't had to worry about it. So I will be able to get some more plants in there. I also started some zucchini and some pumpkin inside the house from seed, so that will be coming out pretty soon. I read somewhere that if you plant your zucchini later, that you will most likely avoid that boring beetle that just decimates my plants. Every year I struggle with zucchini. So I'm planting it later this year to see how that works. One other thing we've been working on is we got our pool up. It still does not have enough water in it, but that didn't stop the boy. So once we get that filled up and get going, it's going to be nice. We're going to be chilling in the pool and in the garden all summer. Alright guys, thanks, bye.